Well, hi everyone. My name is Lori Atwater, and I wanted to share with you how I do anti-aging hand facials with our amazing LeBri products. They are wonderful. And so today we're going to just be looking at some different products and how I go through the anti-aging hand facial. First thing I say to folks is, gosh, look at your hands. You ever look at your hands and go, wow, those look like my mom's hands? Yeah, a lot of people do. Did you know that our hands and our lips are the most exposed and kind of most abused, if you will, in the elements? They're exposed to the wind and the sun and the cold and the rain and the dishwater and the hand washing and all kinds of things. And so oftentimes our hands are neglected. And so today what we're going to do is treat them and pamper them, and they're going to just look beautiful. In addition to you experiencing some of our wonderful anti-aging products. So are you ready to start? All right, so now I'm just going to tell you some of the products that I have here. I'm going to list them off, so if you want to write them down, you can. I don't always use this, or sometimes I improvise with another product, so just if you have something else, that's fine, use it. But starting out over here, we're going to go with the Gentle Freshener. I enjoy having that available. The baby lotion is really fun to have, otherwise your hand and body lotion. The mask is a must. The peel is a must. Turkey neck, the neck cream, is a must. I really enjoy having the hyaluronic acid, the intense moisture boost. Any of the anti-aging serums, and if you don't have them all, that's fine. You can still talk about them. But I really like to have the night repair handy, and at least one of these if you can, you know, the Dermaplex, the Time Erase, or the Maxi Firm. Sometimes, if it works into the schedule, I like to have the exfoliating face scrub, or you could supplement this with the body wash, the hand wash, or the baby wash. So somehow they're going to wash their hands, so you decide whatever you have handy, you know, what you can use. The hydrating mist is a really nice thing to top off the end. And then I do like to have the lip scrub and balm handy. All right, so let's begin. Now, many of you already have engaged in a facial show, right? So those are the basics. Those are the things that we need to start with healthy, great skin. Now it's time to take it to the next level, and that's anti-aging. Anti-aging can be preventative, protective, reparative, depends on what situation's going on. So what I'll do at this point is ask everyone in the room to go around, introduce themselves, and tell me something about yourself with your skin, about anti-aging. You know, what is something you want to target or focus on today? Now, when we go around the room, we're going to hear fine lines and wrinkles. We're going to have sags and bags. We're going to have a turkey neck. We're going to have spots. We're going to have all kinds of things that people bring up. So let them bring it up. Let them engage, because then you're able to customize the show to everybody that has told you something about their skin. So those are really important elements. All right, and so what I tell them too is what we're going to do today is we're going to try some, not all, but some of our anti-aging products, and you're going to get a real good feel for what they can do for you, okay? And afterwards, at checkout time, I will personally help you with your specific questions, and we'll target your needs. All right, so here we go. All right, and of course I'm welcoming everybody. We're doing, you know, thanking the hostess. We're talking about bookings. We're talking about aloe and all the differences there. So just keep in mind, if you've watched my basic skincare show, then you know all those things to say, because you know. So I'm just going to go through the products right now, but know that when I'm doing this, I'm talking about bookings. I'm talking about the business. I'm doing my care and share story and all that stuff that you should be doing. But just to get through the products, just to show you the meat of the show. All right, the very first thing we're going to get started with is our facial mask. Now, normally this is for your face. Today we're going to try it on our hands. I'm going to come around and give you just a little dollop on the back of your hand. It's very liquidy. So what I want you to do is when I come, get ready to put your hands back to back, and we are going to treat the top of your hands. Now this mask is really special. Of course, it has aloe in it, but it also has seaweed in it, and it's very healing and replenative on your face. This will tone and tighten, help refine pore size, help to clean out the pores, remove dead skin. It can even soften, I've seen it soften scars or age spots. So this mask is super fun, and at your facial show, what we'll do is we'll pick out a model in the group, and she'll do half of her face. Oh, it's so much fun because it will lift and tone and tighten. And we only you see the difference. So it's a really fun show to have. So there's my booking plug, right? But anyways, that's what I start out with. Everybody gets the mask on the back of their hand, back to back, and let it start drying and working. Next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our rejuvenating facial peel. Now this is amazing. This helps remove dead skin from your face. It helps to then reveal that glow of your skin. It helps to, all the products can absorb better. Your makeup goes on smoother. It's fantastic. Today, I'm gonna have you try it on your cuticles. Does anybody here have dry cuticles? Yeah, me too. So let's go ahead and try this on the back, or not on the back, but on our cuticles. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give you a Q-tip, and I'm going to give you a little dollop, and I want you just to blot all of your fingers and kind of rub it in, work it in, and just let it sit for a little bit, and then really start to work your cuticles and rub them and rub them and rub them and work that out. Now, if you want to, you don't have to, but before you give them this and the mask is drying and you have the scrub for the lips, you sure can take out the lip treatment first, but only if you have it. I don't want you to go buy a bunch of products if you don't, just use what you have. But if you have the lip scrub and the lip balm, it's lovely to just kind of exfoliate those lips. And then what I'll do is I'll give them a cotton, those round flat cotton pads, and I will spray it with the gentle freshener, the pad, and give it to them to wipe off their lips. And to distribute the scrub, I give them each a Q-tip. Just dip it in there, give them one, dip it in there, give it, so you're not reusing or re-dipping in. But that's what I do if you have it. If you don't have it, and maybe you have a vitamin E stick, that's lovely too to put on their lips. Just scrape some off with a Q-tip and give them that, maybe at the end of the show. So just kind of play around with it, but just so you know, it depends on if I have it with me, I will insert it there. All right, so let's go back to the peel. So if they have that on their fingers, they're working it, and it takes a while. And the mask is drying, and they're working it, and they talk. And this is a really good time for you to share your care and share story, the business opportunity, the bookings, just something to engage in. It's a really good time because they're busy working and they're getting all this stuff off and they're listening. And so meanwhile, this takes a while, and it's good because you want the mask dry. Then what I'll do is I'll say, okay, everybody, so everybody got stuff off. And like if they're at, if we're doing this at a restaurant, I will just ask them to take a napkin from the table and lay it down and kind of work over that. But if they don't have napkins at the, wherever we're at, you can give them a paper towel, you can give them one of our disposable face cloths, but just something to lay in their lap, something to lay on the table for them to work on, and then they have the Q-tips that are dirty, and, or you could do a plate, paper plate, whatever you prefer, but just something to kind of put everything on. So, and it's kind of cool if they're in their laps and they can have a plate and they can kind of work upon all that and put all their garbage on there. All right, so what we're gonna do then, so we've got the mask dried, we've got our cuticles all fixed. What we're gonna do is today I'm gonna share with you our scrub. And this is gonna help remove any extra dead skin, really work it into your cuticles. But if I had the baby wash, I would feature that, in which, if it's on sale, you wanna feature that. If I had a body wash, the hand soap, you would just speak to that. You give everybody a squirt or a little squirt and have them go in the restroom and wash their hands and then come back. All right, so we've got the mask, maybe the lip stuff if you have it, the peel of their cuticles, and then a scrub or a wash of some sort to wash their hands. And this is great. Then they all come back and sit down, and I'll say, gosh, how do your hands look? How do they feel? Oh my goodness. Yep, so everybody's like excited. Now they'll say, okay, so now that your hands are ready, let's dig into some anti-aging. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to talk to you about is our night repair. This is our antioxidant night repair. Oh, let me tell you something. First of all, the smell is glorious. See, and I actually do this. I squirt it, I smell it, and they're just sitting there wanting it. They're like, what? What does it smell like? I want some. What does it feel like? You're doing this, okay? And you're like, I'm going to pass this around, and I'm going to give you a little squirt. Go ahead and just go back to back, but I want you to smell it. You might be able to smell the coffee and the berries in there. This is loaded with antioxidants to help your skin cells renew at night. So it's a high antioxidant night repair. It's only for night, but you'll notice that your skin will have a little bit of a glow to it too. It's just lovely. And I think probably my favorite thing about this is when you wake up in the morning, your skin feels like velvet. Oh, it's just amazing. So when you're treating your skin to this, why not give yourself a little squirt on the back of your hands and treat your hands and face and neck all at once. All right, let me go around and pass that around. Perfect. Then if you have an anti-aging serum, what I will do sometimes is I'll say, you know, we have 3 other anti-aging serums. Each are for something different, so depending on what you want to target. But the first thing I'm going to share with you is our Maxi Firm. And this is for overall elasticity and wrinkles. And this is an all-over treatment. In fact, did you know that when we were developing this product and we had clinical studies done, that it had a 30% reduction in wrinkles on a face? That's a pretty good thing. In fact, our owner, Linda, this is like one of her faves. Like, she would just kind of bathe in it if she could. So this is really awesome. If you're looking to rebuild that elasticity, that's the Maxi Firm. Okay, the Dermaplex A is for those lines and wrinkles, like real defined lines on your forehead and here and around your lips, even deeper crow's feet. This is a spot treatment that will help relax these lines naturally. Not like an invasive Botox treatment, but naturally help to settle these lines down. Dermaplex A. And then last but not least is our Time Erase. And this really like puts the brakes on aging and kind of turns back time. Seriously, Time Erase. This is fantastic for many uses. So overall tone and texture, just kind of smoothing it out, discolorations, just creating that flawless look. We also can use it, you know, by our eyes to help lighten this area. That's lovely. Pore size it helps with. My daughter, who has oily, acne skin, my college daughter, she loves it for her skin. She just swears by it. It has alpha hydroxy in it, and that will kind of help lightly sand all that dead skin off of you. And so it is good for pores too. So it's a lovely product. I've heard people with rosacea have really good results with this as well. So it is a fantastic, all around, really good anti-aging serum. And it has the alpha hydroxy in it, and that's kind of like nature's retinol. You know, retinol can be real irritating and agitating to skin, but this is nature's retinol, which is really cool. So does anybody have any questions on any of the serums that we've tried so far? Any other ideas or questions or concerns that I can answer for you at this point? Okay, so if I had these, I would pass them around. They could take a squirt of them, again, just back to back on the top of your hand. If you don't have them, then flip open the catalog. I was going to grab a catalog. There it is. And I would just talk about them. Here are anti-aging, 3 anti-aging products, and just briefly touch on each one and what they're for. I don't feel like they have to try them to buy them. I think that they will buy them according to your description of them. So use the catalog. If you don't have these products, you can still do a show. So don't let that stop you. Okay. Now, those are the anti-aging products that I dig into. Now let me tell you this, and maybe you don't know this, or maybe you do, but do you know that the top 3 causes of aging is inflammation of the skin, because it irritates and it breaks down your skin, and it's less protected from the environment, free radicals, so it will age quicker. So if you have rosacea or acne or super dry skin, those things can really be irritating. And so that's why a really healthy, good skincare system will help protect your skin, and that's going to help from aging. Another cause of aging, top cause, is the sun. And the sun can create a lot of damage. Your collagen can kind of fry in your face in the sun, kind of like baking in a pan, frying in a pan. So kind of think about that the next time you're out in the sun. And it's damaging your skin, and it can cause skin cancer and all kinds of things. So if you have sun damage already, this peel is fantastic. This mask is fantastic. This time erase is fantastic. We also have the daily brightening pads and cream, brightening cream. That's another great product. So if you have that, then you could use that and incorporate that. And the other cause of aging is dehydration. And so if you're using oil in your products or water-based products, they're not as penetrating as our aloe products. And so aloe will deeply penetrate into the skin, go underneath the skin's layers, the top layers, and start healing from within. And it will hydrate, it will make a difference. You'll see a difference, big time. All right, so those are just some things I wanted to educate you on. Now what we're going to do is we are going to try out our neck firming cream, or sometimes I call it the turkey neck cream. And just recently I heard from a 20-year-old that she's concerned about the cell phone neck. Have you heard of that? Cell phone neck, so because everybody's looking down all the time, there's a specific line right here. And these 20-year-olds are super concerned about their cell phone neck. So now we have a whole other audience, target audience, besides older women. Now this neck firming cream has plant stem cell, amazing technology to it. Not technology. Oh, what's the word? I don't know. But here's the deal. This is what I know about plant stem cells, is our body has stem cells, and this product has plant stem cells. And so in a nutshell, what happens is it helps to rejuvenate our own stem cells and to help them rebuild. And typically the neck here is real thin and crepey, you know, you got to pull out the skin the older you get. And so what it's doing is, for lack of a better word, so don't get scared, but it's kind of thickening, rebuilding that texture so it's not all thin and crepey. This is amazing. Amazing product. It is only for your neck. Do not put it on your face. It is not formulated for your face, and your face isn't going to have the same skin as your neck does. But you can also bring it down into your chest. So neck and chest is a really good thing. Now, on a side note, I have had people put this on scars, on burns, on stretch marks, and they love it. In fact, one time my daughter blew through a whole tub of this, like in a couple of weeks. And I was trying to figure out who was using my neck cream, because I have 3 kids and a husband and me. The only person that should be using the neck cream would be me. Well, lo and behold, I found out that my 15-year-old daughter at the time, she's not 15 anymore, she was putting it all over her stretch marks. She goes, "It works fantastic." I said, "Well, honey, it is not a body cream, but you can buy your own." So anyways, the neck cream is a really big seller, and now we have the new cell phone neck too. So another target audience. Pretty cool. All right, so now I'll just give them a little dollop with a Q-tip on top of their hand, and they're rubbing it in. And, you know, I mean, even right now, I only put the night repair on there, and it is already looking different. It's pretty, it's smoother, it's shinier. If I had done all the products, then you really see a difference. And have them keep looking down at their hands, because they'll remember, they have that picture in their mind, how they started and where they'll end, and it's getting really good. Now, what I would do next is hand out a lotion, whether it's a hand and body lotion or the baby lotion. That's wonderful, but I would go ahead, give them a choice if you have both. But this is our new baby lotion. And let me tell you, now it is formulated for baby skin, but I like it myself. It's scented with vanilla and lavender essential oils. And I'll tell you what, I keep this thing by my bedside. See how I'm putting it on? In front of you, and you want some, don't you? Oh, you guys, it smells so amazing. So when you go to sleep, you know, your hands are kind of by your nose, and you're smelling this vanilla and lavender, and it's lovely. I'd really encourage you to try it. But I'm also going to pass around the hand and body lotion too, which is incredible as well. So go ahead, put on a lotion, and you really get in there, your cuticles there, hydrate them. Now here's something you can insert if you have it. If you have the Intense Moisture Cream handy, you could give them a little dollop of that on their cuticles, because I think that's really handy for that. So you could do that. And then last but not least, what we're going to do is we're going to try our new Intense Moisture Boost. This just came out last summer, and it is incredible. So this has hyaluronic acid in it. We have hyaluronic acid in our bodies, in our eyeballs to keep them lubricated, in our joints to keep those lubricated. This hyaluronic acid comes from plants, hyaluronic acid. And the cool thing about it is it has the ability to pull or hold 1,000, yes, I said 1,000 times its weight in water. So it's super hydrating. And what we find it to do is it kind of just oozes into all those little lines and wrinkles and fills them in and plumps them out. So whether this is around your eyes or your hands or your neck or your chest, even your cuticles, even around here, even your lips, you take this and put it on over your moisturizer, and it holds and draws all that hydration in. And remember when I said one of the causes of aging, look at my hands are slippery now, can't open it, there. One of the causes of aging is dehydration. So we want to keep everything hydrated. So I'm going to let you choose where you want to put it, because there's so many places you could put it. I'm going to come around and give you a dollop, and all it takes is a drop, you guys, and just put it wherever you want, cuticles, lips, neck, or around your eyes, whatever you want. But let me tell you something, this is like silk. It glides on like silk, and it will make a difference. It's fantastic. So we pass it around, give them one drop. They can put it wherever they want. They get really excited about it. Look at my hands, they're looking nice already. And then to top everything off, I'm going to come around with our Antioxidant Hydrating Mist. And this will set makeup, will help to reactivate your products. So let's reactivate them. It'll help to hydrate them and protect your skin. And you know what? Sometimes this is on sale too. This is a fantastic thing to have in the summer, especially when it's dry out and you're out on the boat, you're at the park, you're at the baseball game, whatever. Keep this in your cooler and keep hydrating your skin. All right, so in a nutshell, that is our anti-aging hand facial. And like I said, you can insert, take out different products depending on what you have. So don't feel like you have to have all of this stuff. In fact, I would encourage you to go with just 6 to 8 products. Just pick 6 to 8, because I don't know. I think, you know, if you get too many products, it's too overwhelming. And there's a million gazillion things you could say about each one, but let's just go with, you know, 6 to 8 products that you want to feature, and make sure at the end of the show, and look at those hands. Aren't they beautiful? And their lips too, if they want. And just say, well, this was our anti-aging hand facial, and now what I want to do is personally help you select what you need for your skin. So let's go ahead and set up checkout, and I'll be there to help you. All right? So good luck with your own anti-aging hand facial. I think it's a blast. It's a great option for people that have already done the facial show. It's that next step, that next level. And that's important. It's important to keep them learning about new products, trying new products in our line, and keep going with their skincare regimen. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.